Howdy there, friends. What's going on? My name is Rabbit, and thank you for joining me for episode number 55 of Let's Blindly Play Through the Granstream Saga on the original PlayStation. In our last episode, we wrapped up the revisiting of Volcos and the events on Volcos. We tackled the ruins of the fire spirits. So we've circled back now to Jiltanya here on Zephyr already, and we've got our stone tablet decked out in all of the signatures or the crests of all of the elemental spirit kings. So let's go and see what Carrick has to say. I mean, I was starting to mention this at the end of episode 54 that I'm not truthfully sure what's going to result from this because we're missing the wise man, but we needed the symbols or the crests before we could do something. I don't know. You guys, I'm just following the instructions of the game. So we'll find out together now that we are back here in the Spirit Shrine. We'll see what Carrick has to say. Oh, and before I forget, of course, we did get another piece of armor for finishing all of the events at the Fire Spirit's Ruins. We got the Arrow Barrier, which increases defensive power, but a little bit at the cost of our attack. As you can see, we did see a 2-point drop when we went from the Justection to the Arrow Barrier. But you can't beat that increase in defense, friends, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. Hopefully in our next fight, we'll be able to see ourselves fully decked out in the arrow equipment. So that is it for a recap. Let's talk to Carrick, show him what we've got. So Carrick, the spirit beast, speaks to you through Corky. This is how you can release the spirit's barrier. We already know that. Imprint the crest of the 4 spirits on the stone tablet and return it to the pedestal. Oh, so I need to actually put it on the pedestal. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's do this. All right, so we've collected the seals of the 4 spirit kings. Let's go ahead and use it right here. Carrick, what's next? I did what you asked of me. Ooh. We might be opening truly like the final dungeon here, friends. I can't help but feel like this would be abrupt if this is the end. You have oh, Carrick is saying this. I thought it was Corky for a second. You have completed this test. Obviously, you are worthy of the spirit's attention. The spirits are impressed with your courage. But why won't they release this barrier? Because there is one other condition. Oh, I see you conveniently forgot to leave that out before I went back to all the continents on this wild goose chase, Carrick. What? All of my power has gone into creating this barrier. I need the power of another spirit beast in order to counteract the spell. Maybe Corky? Corky will need to sacrifice himself to me? What? This is too much. I'm with Eon on this one. How can you ask for something like this? It's not that he has to die. His soul will enter my body. We will become one being. He will not be lost. I'm sorry, Eon. He's right. I was lucky to take on this small body and be with you guys. Now I must act responsibly. Say goodbye to everyone for me, especially Laramie. Goodbye, Eon. No, you're my partner. I need your help. You need me to do this. Otherwise, this mission can never be completed. I don't know.
Bye for now. The great spirits go!
Corky, no!
Corky is safe. He has joined me to become Korak. We must warn you, creatures of the corporal worlds. Powerful spirit forces are in alignment. You must leave this land.
I don't know. I don't know about this. I'm side-eyeing really hard. Okay. So Corky and Carrick are now one. And the barrier has been dispelled. I still don't understand why we couldn't have just evacuated everyone. And would that not have reversed the effects of the barrier? Because then they no longer would have been exposed to it? I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about all of these events. But anyway, Laramie says, what is this place? I guess she's coming too. What am I doing here anyway? Where are Eon and Corky? I better go find them. Well, wait till she finds out. The spirits have lifted the barrier. The people of the town will awake from their trance. I hope so. The Imperial Wizardry can now enter the town. Please warn your friends. You will need their help. Return here as soon as you're ready. I guess so talking to Carrick / Corky is then going to trigger the final events for me. I guess. Well, let's do what Carrick says. I'm not normally one to... Oh, well, I'll get on my soapbox here in a second. Let's listen to Laramie saying, oh, Eon. Laramie, are you all right now? Yeah, what happened to us? I can't remember what I've been doing. You were in a trance caused by the barrier that the spirits made. I was unaffected since I have the 4 orbs, but now the barrier has been lifted. I see, but why do you look so concerned? Is something else wrong? It's Corky. He's returned to the spirit world. What? Corky is gone? But why? He had to leave in order to release the barrier. He's now within the body of Carrick. He did it for us? Poor Corky. I didn't even get to say goodbye. I'm sorry. I already miss him. I always treated him like he was just a bird. I don't think I ever took him seriously. He was a good companion. Oh, this is awful. Please let me be alone. I know, I'm sorry. I feel the same way, that I'm not sure his sacrifice was wholly necessary, but I mean, my hands were tied. I don't know. I'm not sure I like that, you guys. Corky being sacrificed? Well, whatever. Here's Arcia. Who are you? And where am I? What has happened to my kingdom? Please take me back. Arcia, what's wrong with you? Don't you remember me? Why are you being like this? Arcia, it's me, Eon. Well, maybe she's a spirit princess or something? Welcome to our church. What can I do for you? Absolutely nothing. I've got a lot of problems, and I don't think a prayer is going to help me right now unless you could bring Corky back. Oh, Gandor. Eon. Are you all right now? You were all in some sort of trance. I think so, but I almost wish you didn't wake us up. I can't help you anymore, Eon. Why? Yeah, why? What is it? What are you talking about? Is he the wise man? Or the descendant? In the trance, I remembered something. Now I must find out the truth, and then I might have to fight against you. Oh my gosh. What are you saying? Gandor, what has gotten into your head? I'm not sure exactly what I saw in the trance, but it has nothing to do with you, Laramie. I have to get going. Goodbye. I guess it has something to do with what's on his head. Gandor, wait! I don't understand. Because he's got that weird, almost air tattoo on his forehead. Don't worry about it. He might still be dreaming. I'm sure he'll regain his senses soon. Well, Arcia didn't. By the way, have you checked on Arcia? She should be in here. Yeah, I tried to. Oh, I was with the story up until everything with the Spirit Kings, and I'm just kind of unsure now. Alright, she's still saying, who are you? Why hasn't Arcia returned to her old self? This is too much. First Slazer, then Corky, Gandor, and now Arcia. Are you gonna just run away? I don't think that fixes anything. Oh, gosh. Well, friends, I guess things are falling apart. I'm guessing Arcia might be like the descendant of... Let me think about this. She might be the descendant of the princess. Maybe Gandor he's either a descendant of the wise man that was here on Zephyr, or it's possible he is a descendant of the evil prince that summoned Ma'o. What did they say his name was? Zerouge? There's really no telling. I know sometimes games like to throw in those wild cards and like, oh, surprise twist, you never were expecting this. But sometimes I think surprise twists are they're almost so random that they're kind of just, I don't know, they almost jar you to the point of losing your engagement with the narrative because it just doesn't make sense, or it at least doesn't seem to fit thematically with how everything else has flowed. I'm losing it here a little bit. I feel myself disengaging because this is just kind of all over the place. Sometimes you should not believe what you see. Don't let your imagination get the best of you. I'm like thinking while I'm trying to talk, are you gonna let me hop in your stuff? And I didn't mean it like that, mister. I really want this elixir. Sealed with revival powers. I guess when you die, it brings you back. Might be what it does. I don't know what else that could mean. I have so many chores that I don't have any time for role-playing games. Well, I also have a lot of chores, but that does not mean I'm going to stop playing my role-playing games. You got to find time for both, buddy. It's called prioritization. Let's see. There should be one more building, I think. Oh, maybe there's not. There were just 3. This town really wasn't that big. Well, I don't think there's anything left for us to do. Laramie's gone. I don't see that guard or knight or whatever he was. I guess we gotta just talk to Carrick. There's nothing else for us to interact with here, nothing else for us to see, nothing else for us to do. I feel like we've got a decent amount of items. We've got plenty of, well, we don't have a lot of mana accrued, but we've got mana restorative items. So anyway, Eon says, Laramie, she's falling apart. But I understand. Laramie. The story's falling apart, Laramie. I'm kind of right there with you, but my tears are for a different reason.
Don't come.
Laramie.
Everyone's gone, and now Arcea's in serious danger. How could this happen? What are we going to do? Oh, Eon, I'm so confused. You must go to her. You must save Arcea.
Laramie, I'm going to stay right here and make sure that you're safe.
And then, when your job's done, you'll be able to rush right over to Arcea's side where you wish you were right now. Oh. I'm sorry, Eon. I'm just under such stress.
So is she trying to holler too? I don't understand what just happened. I guess she knows Eon and Arcea kind of has something going on. But I mean, Laramie's baby girl too. There's no reason he can't be with both of them, right? There's plenty of the hero to go around. I'm all right. Please check on Arcea. She's okay, I think. I mean, she's not well, but I don't think physically she's unwell. I don't know. Too many baby girls. No, she's still in a trance, saying the same thing about please take me back. Arcea, why did this happen? Oh, it's that dude. Please, get this armor off of me. Otherwise, the Imperial Army will recapture me. Who is this? What are you doing? I can't participate in the cruelty of the army. Ha ha ha. The barrier has been released. Now we may proceed with our plans. But first, we must find that traitor. Oh, remember this guy said when he was in a trance that he was a lover, not a fighter. I'm pretty sure this is the one. And that's what he said. So he might regret that he had joined the Imperial Army? What was that? We've located the traitor, sir. He's in this building. Excellent. Now, destroy him so we can leave. This will show everyone the folly of defying the Imperial wizardry. No, please, not again. Is Arcea still in a trance? Oh, no. Ah! Get away! Don't come near me! A mysterious power overcomes your body. It's called, well, we won't say what it's called. You guys know. You've been through sex ed. You've gained a level. A mysterious chant echoes through your mind. You learned the spell of genocide. Game? What in the hell? Kills all unarmored enemies for 250 MP. Now this is how you clear a room, friends. I guess we walk in there and we're like, see ya. Get away, don't come near me. I don't know, that was a little more graphic than I really needed. My God, what the hell is going on? Murders left and right, Gandor's, I don't know. Laramie wants the duh, but also doesn't really know for sure because she thinks Arcea does too. I just did. I gotta get out of here. Can I join Corky in the spirit realm? Because this realm is driving me crazy. Let me explain something to you, Eon. This town was built as a giant tombstone for a large underground kingdom. This kingdom once prospered under the guidance of the Spirit King of the Earth. But after the Great War, the kingdom virtually perished. The Imperial Wizardry has since come here to build their fortress. They knew that any contact the humans could have with the spirits would come through here. They thought if they were based here, they could keep watch over the spirits. And they also hoped this would enable them to control the power of Heirloom. But Heirloom also has the power to restore the world to its former structure. The spirits wanted only one that could obtain the 4 orbs to have this access. It is your destiny, Eon, to restore this world to how it was meant to exist. No, it's supposed to be Arcia. I'm just helping her out. Arcia recites the lifting verses, but it is your destiny to save the world. But why me? Because you have the scepter. You have already lifted 3 of the lands, but that won't last forever. To ensure the safety of the continents, you need a permanent solution. But first, you need to lift this continent. Go find Wise Man Lae'zel in the cemetery underground. Is that where I will find the lifting verse? Yes. Now go to the center of town, to the Tower of Requiem. As you are standing there, announce that you are the master of Heirloom. Then the entrance will open and you may descend. There isn't much time left for us. I mean, okay, I guess we know what we need to do, and that's to head to the Tower of Requiem. So it's a little bit early for us to part ways, but our last 2 episodes were on the longer side. So friends, let's go ahead and just call it quitsies here. When we come back together in episode number 56, I guess we're going to do exactly as Karok has instructed. We're going to go to the Tower of Requiem, let them know who we are, and then we'll find the Wise Man underground in the cemetery. I was under the impression that he had been kidnapped and or murdered by the Imperial Wizardry, but maybe he's just being held hostage underground. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really fully sure what's going on with Corky being sacrificed. I mean, he was always a spirit beast, but I don't know. And then Arcia's wigging out, Laramie's wigging out, Gandor's wigging out. I don't know. I guess we'll find out together what the heck all of this means. But until then, everyone, take care, be good, and I, your host Rabbit, will see you here in just a second as we resume this journey and wild ride in episode number 56 of Let's Blindly Play Through the Granstream Saga on the PlayStation 1. I'll see you guys here in just a moment.